I've mentioned it before. We cared for my mother-in-law at the end of her life.
Yeah.
And I used to always be like, babe, look at you cutting weight. You're ready for bikini season.
I felt like when you told that story last week, I was laughing, and I wasn't laughing at what you were saying. I was still laughing about like some other stuff. Like my brain was in two places. I didn't say anything then because I want to break the train of thought or whatever. But I certainly, you were like, you're laughing, and I'm talking about my mother-in-law dying, and I felt bad instantly because I was like, you are talking about your mother-in-law dying.
Very gingerly, and you guys are laughing at my mother-in-law dying.
I am not. That wasn't my intention.
That actually really hurt my feelings. I was talking about that today with a friend of mine in real life. I was like, I must have missed.
You did
whatever you were talking about.
It wasn't only that, but like I was still on the other thing. And like when you said that, like my brain caught up and it's like, oh, that is what we're talking about now.
I thought you were laughing like an inappropriate story. In my head, this is the connection that I made. It was probably false, but I was like, did I miss something? Did I change the topic in a way that I wasn't supposed to? Like he's laughing at how out of touch I am, and I don't know why I'm so out of touch. Like I'm very confused by this whole thing. But I didn't know what happened there.
I honestly don't remember exactly what happened, but I know for sure that I wasn't laughing about your mother-in-law situation. It was like I was either laughing at the previous thing. I might have been laughing at my own personal joke. But when you said that, I was like, oh shit. I was like, oh shit, I am laughing, and he is talking about that. But those things have nothing to do with one another.
It was one of the carryover jokes things where someone probably made a joke, and then you're still laughing about that, and then someone else starts something. It's like if I do a funny Trump impression, then I'm like, I remember back to when my mom died. And Kyle's like, ha, 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 ha. I'd be like, you cunt.
Yeah. I think we were talking about this concept of like a death doula and how I was like, Taylor, I want to be your bad day doula, right? I'll be the guy that like make sure you get medical care. I'll get you back there a little faster, see the doctor. This is the shit I'm good at. I'm gonna be like, this guy with the gut arm. I'm seeing shortness of breath. I think you need to get him back there. Do you have a respirator available? And
his cholesterol's clearly out of control.
Right?
Look at him. He brought salted meats into the waiting room.
Dude, I did that for my kids once. Like they were just not being seen, and she was suffering badly. And I'm like, she's not breathing well anymore. And get her to the front of the line. I'm your bad day doula. And then that shifted to how I would help my mother-in-law. And then somewhere along the way we got disconnected, I guess.
Yeah, no, I thought about that after the show too, and I meant to say something about it on PKN or even after the show, but it just slipped my mind. That happens a lot, where like I feel like we like bump into each other a little bit, and maybe maybe I say something that like seems like it's meaner than it is, and it's generally not meant to.
Well, thank
you. Don't worry, I'll laugh at my own jokes. So like usually, so those are the
guys.
Jokes.
This is important. I don't want us to ever go to bed angry. I want to text when you.
Because sometimes I'll say something, and after the show, I'll be like, oh, why didn't I remember that? Oh shit! I said that right after the other thing. Now it seems like they're.
You need my gift, Kyle. I don't remember anything we talked about. I am just so socially unaware that I don't have these second thoughts that you do.
No, I think about it at the show. I'm like,
not always true.
I'm like, that's not how far the Earth is from the sun. What are you thinking? You didn't know, right? Like little things like that bother me. Like sometimes, and then sometimes my brain just jumps completely off the tracks, and I can't remember simple things. But I think some of this Delta 8 might have something to do with that.
I mean, that the dosages you're taking. Yeah, you got your reminder notebook.
Either subscribe, donate, or get the fuck out.
That actually really hurt my feelings.